All right, good day, everybody. Please confirm you can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right, thank you. Thank you. Please let's inform others about this section. It's going to be very, very impactful. Very, very, very impactful. All right. So if you have anybody that's supposed to be here, let them know about this section. You are going to be learning a lot in today's section. Like a lot. There's a lot of magic we're going to be performing. So, however, before we dive into this section, welcome to Amdoranalytics Bootcamp. Welcome to Data Analytics Bootcamp, right? So, today we are going to be looking at things that you or how you can leverage AI as a data analyst, or as a data analyst, how you can leverage AI. No, we have heard a lot of people saying that, oh, I don't want to dive into data analytics space because it's saturated, because data analysts, their job can be taken away from them from using because of AI. So I want to teach you today. From today's work, we're going to find out if truly AI is going to take their job away and what is the average salary of a data analyst. So these are the things that we're going to be looking at and how you can leverage the softwares like Power BI to analyze data as well. So it's going to be very, very impactful section. Please, I want to beg you, stay behind again. Inform people that you love, those your loved one that you know that they are supposed to be here. Inform them about this section because you are going to be learning a lot. All right. So once again, welcome to Amdoranalytics Bootcamp. Now, let's do something quickly before we start. This is what I love to do, right? This is what I love to do. Now, if you know that today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics Bootcamp, today is your first time joining our bootcamp, please type 1 or give us a thumbs up. Let's do it this way. Give us thumbs up. All right. Okay. One pixel. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. That's awesome. Adetola, if you can hear me, kindly send out calls across all the groups and notify them. And let's get more people join this section because it's going to be very impactful. Send out calls across all groups. All right. So welcome everybody. For those joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is Chinyere and I will be your host for today's program. So let's dive in. Now, before we dive in, let's talk about where you're joining us from. All right. So I'm joining you from Lagos, Nigeria today. From Lagos, Nigeria. So if you don't mind, tell us where you're joining us from so that we can welcome you as well. Just go to the comments, type in, just tell us Nigeria, UK, Canada, anywhere. Just tell us where you're joining us from. So I'm joining from Nigeria. So please, let's get that done. Tell us where you're joining us from. Okay. Ghana. Okay, that's from Gloria. So we're waiting for others to tell us where they're joining us from. Gloria, how is Ghana today? Just type in, just tell us fine. Akwa Ibom State. Akwa Ibom, that's Nigeria. All right. Just tell us the country. Okay, Turkey, Canada from Joel. Ghana is fine. Yeah. Ghana, our neighbor. Our brothers. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So let's keep that coming in. UK, thank you very much for joining us. Nigeria, thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be doing something very amazing today. I love the energy already. So the energy in the house, I love this energy. So let's do something. Promise me that you're going to make this live section very, very engaging. Of course, I would love it to be engaging, right? Just tell me that I'm going to stay from now to the end of this section. I want to learn. And of course, I want to contribute. So when we ask you a question, just tell us, just type in, right? So we are going to make this section very, very engaging. So while we are doing that, we're waiting for others to join us. And we believe they are coming. So let's move on now. So let me tell you about Amdoranalytics and what we do here, right? What we do here at Amdoranalytics. So as you all know, Amdoranalytics is an edtech company, right? We are that edtech company committed to empowering individuals to become global talent through our comprehensive and accessible training programs. So we have a lot of programs that we do here at Amdoranalytics, and what we do is to empower people to become advanced, become globally relevant through all these career paths. So our mission is simple. Our mission is to bridge the skill gap by equipping learners with in-demand skills, enabling them to make informed decisions, drive innovation, and create positive change in the tech-driven world, particularly across the African continent. So if you look around here, you start almost everybody here on this call, at least 70%, if not 90% of us here, we are all Africans, right? So even if you're not living in Africa, you are African by but another thing. So we welcome you. We welcome you. So with track record of success, we've trained over 8,000 participants here at Amdoranalytics. We've helped them to successfully transition into the tech ecosystem, and not just doing that, but secure their first tech role, of course. So we specialize in training individuals in the field of data analytics, business analytics, HR analytics program, cyber security program, data engineering program, AI engineering program, project management, AI automation, and data science. Right. So that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. We train you to become a global relevant through all these programs here. Right. So our tutors are industry experienced individuals who are experts in their fields. Okay. So for those of you that are joining us for the first time, you don't know about Amdoranalytics. I don't know how you heard about Amdoranalytics, right? But trust me, we are across all social media platforms. We are everywhere. We are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, that's X, formerly known as Twitter. We are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just mention it. And of course, you can check our website at www.amdoranalytics.io. Go online, type Amdoranalytics, and you will see all our social media platforms. All right. So please make sure that you follow us. So go online, search out Amdoranalytics, either on Instagram, anywhere. We are on TikTok. Type Amdoranalytics, and then you see our page there. Please make sure that you follow us. Right. So let's dive in now. Let's go on. Okay, so let me talk about the facilitator for today's program. Right. So is this our facilitator? Okay. Yes. So the trainer for today's program is Chinyere Chukwuka, and she is the founder of Amdoranalytics, right? So she's a data scientist and a data analyst with close to a decade of experience, hands-on experience across data, technology, and innovation-driven environments. So my expertise spans across telecommunication, governance, finance, and edtech sectors. Right. So let me tell you about myself. I love to tell people about my background. No, it's quite amazing. When most of us have had this social background, we don't like to talking about it, right? We just focus on data, tech, and all of that. So I studied economics, right? So I love to tell people about my background. I studied economics. So if you are here and you don't have any computer science background and you want to be in the tech ecosystem, I want to let you know that it is possible. Okay, it is achievable. I studied economics and I am doing amazing work. God has been faithful, helping us to impart lives in the tech ecosystem. All right. So as the founder of Amdoranalytics, I have successfully guided individuals with no technology knowledge, right? And I've helped them to smoothly transition into the tech ecosystem and secure their first tech roles, right? Personally, I've been doing this over the years. And I've trained over 6,000 participants. Personally, not as an academy now, but as an individual, I have trained over 6,000 participants. All right, so welcome to today's program. So if you're here and you can hear me very well, and you want us to dive in now, you want us to move in now, so please type yeah. Let me look at you. Can you hear me? Yeah, type yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can hear me. You're here. Yeah. Yes, let's go. All right, guys, so let's go now. So today we're going to be learning how you can leverage AI as a data analyst, right? So now like I told you guys, I would like to make this section very, very engaging. If you are here and you heard people saying, oh, AI will take the job of data analyst. AI will take the job of data analyst. If you can unmute, I would like you to unmute. Let's engage this section. If you know you're here, you've heard of it, please unmute and Let's hear from you. Talk to us. Just one person. If you're not in a noisy environment, please you can use your raise hand icon so I can call you or you can speak. All right, let's go. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Actually, yes, I've heard it, and I'm still hearing it now. The AI, since it's an automation factor and all that, the AI is going to take the work of the data analyst. And because sometimes when you go online, when you're working, there are some places you will see an advert where people are just trying to showcase one app.
Ṣé wọ́n ṣí ń bẹ̀?
They will
Àwọn
do it
kan
in a
rédíò
way
ṣí.
that they
Gbemi,
will
can
do
you please mute?
They'll just do
Yeah,
it
guy.
in a way that you will feel that why are you now learning data analysis? You know better for you to just go and learn AI to and do data analysis since they are really using AI to do the work. For sometimes at the back of it, you still get to hear that you just need the AI to automate it because there is always a place where human will come in. It's not just a matter of AI. The human will still come in to do something, then you are the human that will use AI with the kind of a prompt to use to do the job, not that AI is actually taking the job away from data analyst. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Josephine. Thank you for your contributions. All right, so to add to what you said, AI, everybody, we all have our different opinions. However, AI will never take the job of a data analyst, right? So for people that want to start their career in data analytics space and they've heard this a lot and they feel threatened if they should start or not, I want to inform you that it will not never take your job, right? AI will never take your job as a data analyst. AI will only help you to work smarter. AI will only help you to work smarter. It's not as a threat, never, not a threat, but however, it will help you to work smarter as a data analyst. All right. So Victor Adetola Oyebinkwe, if you can hear me, I need you to send out notification across groups now so that we have more people to join this section. So, please let's proceed. So let's talk about who a data analyst is and what is data analytics, right? So what is data analytics? Like we're going to start with what is data analytics. If you want to become a data analyst, you have to understand what data analytics is, who a data analyst is, and what they do. Now, data analytics, as I have on my screen, you can see it, is the process of collecting, organizing, examining, and interpreting data to discover useful insights, answer questions, and support decision making. Now, let me share something with you. Now, a data analyst can do all this. Now, you can do all this using AI. However, there are some of the things that AI cannot do here, right? Especially this second to the last and the last word, right? So AI can never answer questions there, right? AI can help you to interpret your data, can help you to clean your data, maybe present, put it in visuals and all that, but not interpreting it. And even if there's any interpretation there, it will not help you, give you recommendations that will help you to make informed business decisions. Okay, it will never give you decisions that will help you to make informed business decision. And this is where a data analyst comes in. So I want us to understand something. There are so many things that AI can do, but not to replace human being. Never. AI will never replace human being. Neither it will do the work that it can, but not to replace human being. Right. So now let's dive into who a data analyst is. Now, a data analyst is that professional who collects data. We talk about data, we're talking about historical data of every organization, right? So the person that collects that data, process that data, and interprets that data. Okay. So That is who a data analyst is. So you can see you interpret that data, right? That will help the organization to make informed business decisions. Now, let's dive into a data set that we want to use. Now, this is the data set we want to use today. Please pay very good attention. This is the case study. So this data set, the organization shared this data set with us, right? So we have the row ID, the everything about the data is here. There's what we call data understanding. That's I'm not going to go down to start explaining what data understanding is and how to understand the data. Just note that when you collect your data from any organization you're working in, of course, there's a place of domain knowledge. Domain knowledge is when you're trying to understand who are the stakeholders, who are the, and that is where a data analyst comes in. Like I always tell people, these are the things that AI can never do, right? So, however, there's a place how AI can assist you to work. All you need to know is learn how to leverage it and leverage it so very well, okay? So now, there's a place of data understanding. You understand the data. Oh, this is what this data is. This is what this column stands for. And this is this. At the end of the day, you know that, yes, this data is all this and that. Now, if I want to start analyzing this data, pay very good attention. If I want to start analyzing this data, it's going to take me, it depends on the insights that I want to see. It takes me critical thinking skills, right? I need to think. As a data analyst, I need to look at what are the things that I need to bring out here that will help this organization to make informed business decision. Because at the end of the day, why the organization employed you is because there is a problem. Okay, there's a problem with their data, or there's a problem that they need to solve using their data. And to solve that problem using their data, they need professionals and who are data analysts to look through their data, which we call historical data, and tell them that this is what is going on with your data, and this is how and what you need to do. And that is what we call descriptive analytics. Okay, that is what we call descriptive analytics. You try to describe, oh, this is what happened with your data, this is what's going on, and all that. Okay, so now to analyze this data, if I want to sit down to analyze this, it's going to take me like plus or minus, of course, I'm an expert, right? It's going to take me like maybe like 2-3 hours. Okay, 2-3 hours to do this. It depends on the insight. Maybe I want to get 2 or 3 insights. That means it's not going to take me that much. Maybe less than 30 minutes to do that. Now, let me show you this data and what kind of thing that we've done using this data. So this is Power BI. This is Power BI tool, right? This is Power BI software. Now, Power BI is a Microsoft tool used for data visualization. Now, as a data analyst, these are the main tools that you are going to be working with. We have Excel, we have Power BI, we have either Power BI or Tableau. Okay, now one visualization tools, which is either Power BI or Tableau. But here at Amdoranalytics, what we do, the most tool that we use is Power BI, and because it is friendly user tool, okay, you can easily understand Power BI more than other tools. So we have this Power BI tool here. And of course, you are going to work with SQL, right? But however, I'm going to pay attention to the things that we're going to be looking at today. So now this Power BI tool is that same data here, right? Of course, just like I said, it depends on the thing that you want to see. I want to see this, I want to see that, and you can see these are the things that I want to see. Now, I want to use this same AI, this data to, I'm going to give it to AI, and I will ask the AI to analyze this data. Now, I'm going to show you what I did with this same data that analyzed this for me. Okay, so let me open my tab here. Now, please confirm you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please give me a thumbs up if you can still see my screen. All right, so now pay very good attention to what I have here. Pay very good attention. Now, I want you to understand something. That's this same data here. This same data here in Excel. This is Excel, right? You can see it here. This is Excel, right? So this same data set here is the same data that we use to visualize this using Power BI. Okay, that's the same data that we use to visualize this. But here, it's more advanced, right? It is more advanced. Now, pay very good attention. You can see my total revenue. You can see my profits, the total orders, total customers. These are my KPI. Now, what is KPI? KPI simply means the key performance indicators. The key performance indicators. What are those key things that are driving value for the organization, or the key things that the organization needs to look out for? Okay, so these are my KPIs. So you can see it here, key performance indicators. Look at here, you can see it here. So this is the name of my dashboard, Amdoranalytics e-commerce project performance report, right? So now this is a two pages there dashboard. So you can see here, see here. So you can see these are some of my insights. I'm going to talk about this insight very soon. Okay, pay very good attention. We're going to talk about the insight, and then we look at how then do we do this using AI. Now, this is the page one, and pay attention here. Everything here is page one. Now, this is my page two. Okay, so you can see that even my recommendation part of my analysis, you can see it here, the key insights, you can see it here. These are my key insights. I don't even ever seen dashboard, either Power BI, you can see not just only seeing the charts like this, you will see the charts will be there, and the KPI, pardon, the insights, and even the recommendation will be there, right? So such cases, we do have it inside our Power BI or in your Excel. It depends on how you want to visualize your reports. Pay very good attention. It depends on how you want to visualize your reports. And let me tell you something amazing. Before you start using any of all these tools that we're going to be taking you very soon, you need to understand the place of understanding your data, understanding if you have revenue, what is the meaning of revenue, profit, what does it mean, how do I understand that this is the discount, how do I understand that this is the negative sign and this is plus sign. That is the place of then you understanding all the to A to Z. Okay, learning Power BI, learning Excel, learning SQL, understanding all the terminologies of data analytics so that you will be able to defend your report. Do you understand this? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because even after teaching you today, if you go out there and say, oh, I've known how you can use AI to do all these things in less than a minute or in less than 10 minutes, I've seen how you can use AI tools to do this. Now, trust me, even if after analyzing it and somebody start asking you questions about this, will you be able to defend yourself? The answer is no, you won't be able to defend it. Okay, that is a case of you sitting down to learn and understand the terminologies in data analytics. And that is where Amdoranalytics 100% is there to assist you. Then let's go on now. Like I said, if you come here, you're going to see some text so that you'll be like, oh, I haven't seen any report or dashboard having all this. So we have done this thousands of times here at Amdoranalytics, where you see that board, we have our insight there. Okay, so so you can see this is top state profits and sales and profits, right? So down to this now. So the strategic takeaway, that's the recommendation. So now let's look at this. Let's understand our data. Please pay very good attention. Like I said, I'm going to make it very, very easy for you to understand. And trust me, this section is going to be very, very impactful, especially for those of you thinking, oh, should I move into AI, pardon, into data analytics or not? Oh, I don't like numbers. This is the time for you to learn. Okay, it's very, very easy. So even if you learn few of things, of course, 2 months, 3 months is enough, right? Then you can then use AI to support it. Okay, pay very good attention. Learn everything, how to navigate Excel, how to navigate Power BI, how to navigate SQL. You learn all these things. Now you learn how do I use AI to support my analysis and other things that you need to learn as well. So let's dive in. Now here, like I said, this is the KPI. So which is key performance indicators. It's showing us how many products you have, how many goods we ordered, how many customers you have. Now, that's what we call trend analysis. Okay, so you can see it here, seasonality pattern, right? And this is yearly and this is monthly. Now, when you hover your cursor on this, so amazing, you can see the values showing. Okay, you can see it. Now, this data we're working on or that we're going to be using is a 4 years data set. Now, pay very good attention here. If you look here, you are going to see, please confirm that you can see where my cursor is. You can see feature period of 2011 to 2014. So it's a 4 years data set. Okay, so you can see this is the revenue and profit trend. Okay, the revenue and profit for this period of 4 years. Then this is the sales by category. Now, simply means product category, pardon. Now, if you pay attention here to this, my data set, you can see we have product category. So just follow me through. So you can see we have product category here. So you can see we have, pardon, this is product category. This is product category. So this is subcategory. So in your product category, we have furniture, supply offices, and technology. Now, if I share this data with you, please pay very good attention. This is important. If I share this data with you and I ask you, Mr. A, can you tell me what are the total sales, okay, of each of these product categories? So we have technology, we have home offices, and we have furniture, if I'm not mistaken. No, we have furniture, yeah, office supplies and technology. Now you want to analyze to tell me the total sales of each of these products. Now simply means across all these 4 years data sets, how much do we make from the technology, how much do we analyze from this, how much, all these things. To sit down and analyze it very well, you need to understand how to navigate. If you're using Excel, you need to understand how to navigate it using Excel. That's where you need to use your pivot table. Okay, so if you're using Power BI, you need to understand how to do that. Of course, you need to understand the why behind it. Pardon, the DAX behind it. That's what we call DAX. Okay, just pay attention. You're going to understand everything I'm saying. So the DAX simply means the data analysis expression. Data analysis expression. That's meaning of DAX. Okay, so let's proceed now. Now, let's go back to our reports. So this is it. When you hover your cursor on each of all these things, you're going to see monthly sales, that seasonality, how sales happen in that organization by month. So you can see it here from January to December. And I think I have something like that here. Look at it here. Look at it here. January to December. This one here that you're seeing, we use Power BI to analyze it. Okay, you see that the highest sales here is in December. Okay, so something here, I see it here. Oh, it's giving me November here. Well, maybe I didn't pay attention to that. So now I pay very good attention to everything that we have here. You can see how all of these things are being clean, analyzed. Now let's see how we can do this in less than 10 minutes. So before we dive in, if you have any questions, please ask questions so we can dive. Like I said, this section is going to be very, very interactive, okay? So people that are interested in learning how they can use tools, AI tools, to support their journey in their data analytics journey, this section is for you. So if you know that you are here, you have any question, you can unmute and ask. No, please do not unmute yet. If you are not in a noisy environment at all, I don't want someone that will unmute and will be hearing background noise. If you're not in a noisy environment, you can raise up your hand, I will call you. Use your raise hand icon, I will call you. Okay, so no questions. All right, so let's dive in. But are you enjoying this section? If you're enjoying this section, say yeah. Just type yeah. If you're enjoying this section, type okay. I'm getting thumbs up. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. All right, so let's proceed. I need more students to join this. So people that I'm seeing here, since I say there are people that I know, I need those that I don't know to join this section. All right, so let's dive in. So we are going to be using Claude AI. Now, please pay very good attention. We have different types of AI tools. All right, so we have Gen AI. When you hear about AI, always understand what you actually want to do, what you want to learn, what you want to achieve. Okay, so we have a lot of AI. When you hear about AI, artificial intelligence, there is a lot of them, right? So yesterday we had a AI automation session yesterday, and the question is, what do I do as an AI automation engineer, right? So these are the people that help to automate process, move this from this to this, right? So if for easy access, instead of something that you are repeating, having to you don't like, let's say you have a repetitive task that you usually carry out every day. So instead of having that section every minute, so you can as well just have that section once and then you achieve your positive results. Okay. So that's what that does. But then again, for AI automation, pardon, for AI in the terms of analytics, we have the Gen AI, we have the computer vision, natural language processing, machine learning. So now, however, what we're going to be using is Gen AI, right? That's generative AI. So that's where you use text to generate the results. Okay. So we have a lot of them out there. We have ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a Gen AI tool built by AI engineers. Okay, so I don't want to take you too far. However, so we have other AI tools, the Gen AI tools, right? But I know that one of the most popular one is is ChatGPT, right? So we have another one that is what Claude AI. So if you use Claude AI before, give me a thumbs up. If you used Claude AI before, give me a thumbs up. Okay, just one person. All right, so let's dive in now. Let me share something with you while we proceed. Now, all these Gen AI that you're seeing, that's all these generative AI tools, right? One thing that you need to understand why using all these tools is that's what we call prompt engineer. Prompt engineering is when you try to understand how to prompt your AI, how to communicate your AI, communicate with all these Gen AI tools, right? So that's why most times I do tell people something that one thing you need to understand about all these tools that is that they are garbage in, garbage out. Now, what do I mean? If you didn't give it a right prompt, it will return negative results for you. So this is where I am going to then teach you. I know you'll be asking yourself, how do we come up with this from this Excel workbook here to something like this we've done? Okay, how did they manage to have something like that come out like this? How? How? It's a prompt that giving your AI this in right prompt. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using Claude AI. So I'll type Claude. I see it here, Claude AI. So uh so my own Claude AI is greeting me. Is asking me for this. So it's greeting me. So good afternoon, Claude AI. My name is Chinyere and I'm here. Okay, so this data set I'm using now, I'm going to share these data sets very soon for those after this program. So those that stay to the end of this program, I'm going to share this data set so that you can practice. Now, one thing I want to beg you, pay attention if you're here and you can listen to me, right? So one thing I want to beg you for teaching you this, you're going to promise us something, okay? You're going to promise us that you are going to analyze this data, post it on LinkedIn, and tag Amdoranalytics. Can you do that? If you know that you did, give me a thumbs up. So I'm going to share the data set with you. So all you need to do is to analyze it. You can use the same prompt I'm using. In fact, the prompt I'm using, when I share this video with you, you're going to see the same prompt there. So you need to you will type it. If you like, I'll still type the prompt and I will share with you. All I needed to do is to make sure that you do this, post on your LinkedIn and tag Amdoranalytics that you do this thing during our Saturday bootcamp. Okay, so let's go. Now I'm going to upload the data. So when you come to this Claude AI, now you are going to see this plus sign here. Okay. Now this plus sign is where you need to insert values. Okay. What do you want to insert? Do you want to insert pictures, file, anything you want to start? But I want to insert file. You can see add files. Okay. So I'll click on this. I'm going to look for where my data set is. So let me look for this is the data set. I'm not e-commerce. So I'm going to select the data set. Okay. We select the data set. So let's give it that prompt now. Do you have anybody that want to give me the prompts or should I proceed? You want me to proceed? Okay, now I'm going to be typing. So so like I said, is what? Garbage in, garbage out. So if there's no right prompt, it's going to return wrong answer for us, okay? Now you're going to type using what? Using the e-commerce data set. So this data is what is e-commerce. So using e-commerce, you can just create e-commerce. Okay. So e-commerce data, you can use the word data set. You can use data. Please pay very good attention. You can use the word data or data set. Because this Excel sheet, you already know that it takes a data set. Now using e-commerce, using the pardon, even if I didn't put it very well, using the e-commerce data. Okay. Now, great. Now, please note that this thing is not case sensitive, just that my cap lock is on. Okay, so that you won't be like, okay, maybe I need to use small letter or capital letter. It's all work, right? So create a dashboard. So we're all doing this together. Create a dashboard, landscape. Okay. So with white background, you can put dark background. I want to use white background. Okay. Anytime I'm doing something, especially teaching, I would love a white background anyways. I love white or black, but I'm going to use white. Yes. White background. Okay. Now let me share something with you. Now I'm using HTML. So pardon. HTML and CSS. Now let me tell you why I'm using this. I'm going to analyze very soon. This is a recording, right? So yeah. So I'm going to tell you why I'm using that anyway. So it's just to ensure that, when I hover my cursor on this, you can see it showing me the figures, right? So like I always say, so you need to understand this, right? So now let's proceed. So the report should let me just say the report should be well detailed. Okay. Let me edit that. There's the structure, well detailed, comma, structured. Okay. It's insightful, because you need to make it very, very insightful, right? With insightful storytelling. Okay. Using e-commerce, e-commerce. KPI. So what I'm working on now is the KPI. So I'm just using my mind, so my brain to understand that I need to, let me tell you what I just did now. If you pay attention here, pay attention to my KPI, right? So my sense is just telling me that the first thing I need to talk about is the KPI. So if you pay attention to my KPI, you can see it here. Let me try to zoom out so that I don't want to over zoom. Pardon? What's going on? Okay. Like this. Why trying to? I'm trying to zoom out. So you see. Now, if you pay attention here, you are going to see total revenue, right? You kind of see across 4 fiscal year. So you can see total profits, net profits across the total orders. You can see this is like making it very, very detailed, right? So let me try to zoom out again so that we'll continue. Right. So now this is my KPI, right? So now look at what I put here. Using the e-commerce data, which is this data I have here, create a dashboard landscape with a white background using HTML and CSV. Now, the report should be well detailed, structured, with insightful storytelling using key e-commerce KPIs. So let's proceed. So the visuals, pardon. The visuals should be well detailed. I'm talking about the visual now. The visual should be well detailed. Okay. So now this is where you are learning from an expert. Now the prompting. Now you can see the visuals should be well detailed. advanced storytelling, right? Advanced storytelling and pardon, what's going on? Simple to advanced visuals. Let me put it this way. Now let me explain what I just did now. Right. Now, so the advanced storytelling, you just like look through the data set. Pay attention. Let's look at the storytelling that I have here. So you can see it here. Okay. After even giving me the chart here, you can see it here. It still bring out some of these things here, right? Now, after giving me this, you can see if you pay very good attention here, it's only the experts that you understand that they need to go beyond what I have on my data to find out the advanced key things that are inside the data. Okay, advanced key things that they need to analyze from the data. That's why most times, like I always tell people, right, you can upload your data set inside your maybe ChatGPT or whatever. You can just upload your data set, right? And then you find out that when you type in help me to analyze this, it will give you the channel, right, analysis. But when you ask the maybe the AI, maybe or ChatGPT, give me advanced insights, okay, advanced visuals from my data set, you find out that there are some of the things that it will give you more than the one that the first prompt gave you. And that is where I do tell people that is what it is: garbage in, garbage out. Very simple. You don't need to stress yourself, but you need to understand prompt engineering. You need to understand how to type in. Okay, so now let's proceed. So let's look at what we have here. Now, visuals should be well detailed, advanced storytelling, and simple to advanced visuals. Okay, advanced storytelling, but then simple to advanced visuals. Now, this is what I have here. Now, I'm going to talk about the colors. Now, I want to tell ChatGPT the kind of colors that you need to use to analyze my the AI. Now, let me take something. I don't know if you've seen some of this maybe AI reports online, and you find out that people are actually analyzing this thing. And when they did, you find out a lot of color that are not well structured. Now, let me tell you something that you need to understand as a data analyst, right? As someone who is either using Power BI, Excel, even Python to analyze data, you need to understand coloring, how to use colors on your report. So that I do tell my students something, right? So you don't just need to just fix or any color that you like. No, remember, you are not an artist, okay, or a makeup artist. I don't know. So you are a data analyst, right? So you need to work on colors. I'm going to show you. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm so happy that some of my students are in this class and they're going to be learning this out. Different platforms that you can use to get clean colors for your report. Now let's go. I'm going to say design. Okay, design the report using this. I don't want to use one using this color code. So using this color code. Now let's go to now what are the color code? I don't want, like I said, I don't want the AI to just give me the color code. No, I'll tell him to use this certain color code. Now let's go to a particular website. There's a website that we use to pick up colors that we can use on our reports. It's called colors.com. Yes, look at it here. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. Colors.co, not com.co. Look at it. It's going to give you this. Okay. It's going to give you this. Now let's explore the colors. Now let me share something with you. One thing about using this platform, right? Using this platform to analyze to format your visuals. Now, what it simply means, right? It helps you, it guides you on color selections. Okay, it guides you on color selection. Now, what do I mean? Now, let's assume that I'm just started my journey. I don't know how to pick right colors for my dashboard. If I pick this color here and go and pick another color, you see that it will not match. Your dashboard will be very, very messy. One thing about this website, right? If you pick either of this color, it simply means that you're not going to pick color from another place here. You will continue picking from all these ones here. Okay, you can either pick from all these ones here, right? So let me go down. Let me look for that color that I used. See if I'm going to see that color. I remember the color again. And let me search, see if I can see that color. I think it's this. No, let me check. Okay, I know I picked something like green. Let me check and go up. Color selection is very, very, very important. If you missed out, let me search again. I'm going to scroll down. I want to see if I can see that same color that I used there. But if I didn't see it, I'll proceed with another color. I will proceed with another color. Still going, still searching, still searching. I think it's this, no? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me search more. So I love that color because it's actually showing our color. Amdoranalytics color. Okay, so see what I'm gonna do now. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I think there's a place I pasted that color. I want to search for it and I'll send it to you. Just give me a minute. A minute, we are here together. Okay. I pasted that color somewhere. Let me see if I can see the color. Let me see if I can see the color. And if I can see it, I'll just show you how you can just copy the color as well. Okay. All right, I'll send it. I've seen it. So I'm going to paste it here and I'll paste it in the chat as well. Okay. And I'll still send it to you. While you're watching this video, you're going to see it. I just want to make sure that I have the same color that I have there. So let's go. So this is the color. I'm going to paste the color. So this is my color here. So when you're going to paste, please pay attention. Pay attention. When you want to copy this color here, okay, any of this color here, when you click on copy, if you click on top of it, it's a copy. Let's assume you want to use the color that I used here. If you click on any of, just click on top of it, you see it as copied. Now, if you want to paste it, you make sure that you add this hash, okay, this hash here. So let me just drag my colors down to make it look clean. So these are the colors that I used. These are the colors I used. I'm going to paste it here and I'll still drop it. I don't know, I'll still drop it here. And when you're seeing the video, you're going to see it as well. Okay, so these are the colors I used. Now let's proceed now. Now, you see these icons I have here. Pardon, this some of all these icons. You can see these icons, dashboard icons, some of all these icons. You can see dollar icon, money icon. So this icon, human being icon, right? So I know you'll be asking, how do we get these icons? Okay, the Power BI, pardon, the AI know that I need to add these icons. How? All these icons here. So I'm going to tell the Claude AI to help me and add all these icons. Now let's proceed. Now say add. Like I said, I'm not using, there's no case study here, pardon, this is not case sensitive. You can use either short, the lower case or uppercase. I love to use uppercase when I'm doing something. Okay? So add icons where needed. Okay, where needed. So I'll say not heavily. So not every this. Trying to see there should be e-commerce. There should be e-commerce funnel. I know you'll be asking, why do I know that there's going to be e-commerce funnel? I'm going to explain very soon. So there's going to be e-commerce funnel, comma. Now give me general funnel. Let me say, okay. General funnel. Okay, so let that be e-commerce funnel, which is general funnel and a funnel. So I'm going to explain this very soon for each description. Okay. Now I'm through. So the next thing I'm going to tell my report is whether I need 1-page report or 2 pages. Okay. So like I said, it depends on what you want to achieve. But me, I want 2 pages now because I want it to be very advanced. I want it to be go deep and get more insight for me. Okay. So I'm going to say the report should be 2-page max. So you can either don't just type 2-page, okay? Highest is 2-page. Now it simply means that either 1 or 2-page. Okay. So if you want to do 3 pages, you can also go ahead and write 3-page. Pardon, 3 pages max. Okay. So which includes the demographic graphics. Okay, so let's go on from what we did. Pay attention, please. Pay attention. So what are we trying to do from the beginning? For people that just joined us now, we want to see how we can use AI to analyze our data without taking much of our time. Something that can take us like 5 hours to do, we can do it in less than 10 minutes. I need you to understand something, which I usually tell my students, right? What AI will do is to help you to work smarter, faster, but you need to understand the other things about Excel, Power BI, how to report, how to analyze, how to talk as a data analyst, how to give your report, how to give recommendations and where necessary. So one of the best parts of these AI tools, let's assume there is an urgent need for you to analyze a tool or to analyze anything, so you can easily do that. And while doing that, remember the garbage in, garbage out. So that's where what prompt engineering comes in. You need to learn how to, prompt your AI. Now, let's look at what we have here. So using the e-commerce data set, there you can see I have a e-commerce, create a dashboard landscape with a white background, using HTML and CSS. So the report should be well detailed, structured with insightful storytelling using e-commerce key performance indicators. Right, the visual should be well detailed, advanced, sorry, da, da, da. So this is the color I want the visuals to have. Then I talk about the actions. Okay, the upper and the icons. So if you pay attention to the one I have here, you can see that I have icons, right? So add icons where needed, or you can say add icon where necessary. So it depends on whatever, however, you want to type in your English, right? I didn't study English. I studied economics. Okay, so notable, there should be e-commerce funnel. I'm going to talk about this, the general funnel and the funnel for each description, right? So if you pay attention here, so you can see the e-commerce funnel, right? So now the conversion funnel, that's where data understanding comes in. Okay. Now, if you pay attention to what I have here from the funnel, right? Every organization, they have their funnel, the sales funnel, who is running the ad, who is creating the content, to the last thing, which is what the profits. Now, if you pay attention, that's why I said I asked this this thing to make it advanced. Now, pay attention. If you pay attention here, you can see we have 793 customers, right? That's the number one customers. That's the number one funnel. Now, out of these customers that we have, they ordered all of them. They ordered 509 goods, right? So these are the items. These are the shipping, the ones that has been shipped. These are the revenue, and this is what profits. So at the end of the day, you are saying this. But however, we are not here to start analyzing the data. So let's go and ask this to go. So I'm going to click on this. So it's analyzing. It's going to take some time. So while that is going on, I want us to look at something very, very quickly. I want us to look at something very quickly. So don't worry about this. It's going on. So it will take us like maybe 10 minutes because of the input. We ask it to add icons. We add it to ask, analyze it very advanced. We ask it to make it storytelling. So it's taking time to do that, okay? So yesterday, we had a section and someone asked a question. How much are AI automation engineers earning? So I would love to bring that in here because sometimes people don't understand why they need to start their career in tech. People just feel like, okay, let me just understand, learn this thing now and start looking for a job. Maybe there is any job because everybody's going into tech. No, you have to be intentional about what you want. Now, if actually that there's something motivating you for a particular goal, so that should be a very good thing to motivate you, right? For me, I think that what is motivating me for my career in life is the money, and which is the truth, right? So now let's look at how much a data analyst are earning. I used this platform yesterday. I want to use it again today. Just one of these out of thousands of the platform we have out there. So let's look at this is read.co.uk. You can use this platform to apply for jobs. I usually use this for, I remember when I was 2021, 2022, I really use this platform. In fact, I don't know if my CV is still there. My CV. So you can see, I don't want to go down into that and start searching my CV. I uploaded my CV there. So let's say I'm looking for a data analyst. I'm looking for data analyst in Manchester. Okay. So you can type United Kingdom. So to make it easier. So now click on search. Let's see if there is any job. Now, because of my CV that is here, you can see data analytics, data analyst training, because I have my CV here. So as data analyst training. Apologies for that. I'm a facilitator. So now we have what data analyst. I don't know why they are not putting their earnings. Why are they telling us that it's negotiable competitive salary? Tell us how much they are earning, guys. Tell us. We want to see, man. Okay, so the one we opened yesterday. Okay, let's look at this. This one was uploaded last 3 days ago. You can see. Now this one, no, the pay is small. Well, it's a junior data analyst. Well, it's junior data analyst, right? You can see 25 to 30,000 pounds per annum. Okay. So this one here is the transport data analyst. Now let me share something with you. Do you know that you don't need to have any job? Maybe now you're searching for a job. Now it must not be 100% written data analyst before you can apply for that job, right? No, because look at this transport data analyst. Look at transport data analyst. What are they using? What are the tools that they're using there? They're using Excel, Power BI, and SQL. It will not pass these tools, right? All you need to do is to learn how to use any of all these tools, and you'll be fine. So let's look at HR data analyst. 45,000 pounds. Yeah. Session. Data support analyst. This one is 47 to 50,000 pounds. Okay. So you can actually search, this one 50 to 55,000 pounds. However, this one is 60 to 65,000 pounds. So you just know that there is a lot of job out there, but you need to position yourself very well. You need to learn how to position yourself. Have a very good CV. Have a very good portfolio. Okay. So now let's check our this thing. It's still working. Like I said, it's going to take time because of the things that we added there. So it's still working. See, creating 2 pages. It's not 1 page. It's creating 2 pages. So while we're waiting for our reports, so let's talk about the Amdoranalytics briefly. So let's talk about Amdoranalytics briefly. If I didn't tell you about Amdoranalytics and why you should register with Amdoranalytics, for those of you that are joining us, then there's a problem somewhere, right? So let's talk about Amdoranalytics. So when we started, I told you guys that, for those that joined us earlier, who Amdoranalytics is, what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Okay, so there is a lot that we do here at Amdoranalytics, but there is this beautiful part of Amdoranalytics that has been since let me say since 4 months now that you don't know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But however, let me introduce it back again to you guys, okay? So currently, Amdoranalytics, we are running a 90% discount. Now, let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you something. If you be following us past 4 months, pardon, if you've been following us since we started Amdoranalytics, Amdoranalytics over a year now, right? Pardon, 3 years now, right? So if you've been following us, maybe on any of our social media platform, anywhere, okay, even January this year, February this year, you will know that our training fee is quite expensive. It's not, no, it's because of the value that we are giving, okay? It takes quite, no, it's not that it's expensive, but the value that we are giving. So we decided to do something this year, Women in Tech Scholarship Program. We want to get a lot of women into the tech ecosystem. We did it in the month of March, right? Now, after that, a lot of people start reaching out to us and start begging us, oh, I know the amazing things that you guys are doing. I know the value that you are delivering. I know the value you are giving. However, please, can you try to extend this again? Like, can you try to extend this again so that a lot of us that still want to enjoy these benefits could actually, maybe register someone or register for another program again. So because of that, we said, okay, you know what, let's extend it a little. And trust me, like I'm saying this, please, if you can hear me, just note that this is just for this period, okay? So our trainings, what we do here at Amdoranalytics, we train people on data analytics, cyber security, data engineering, AI engineering, HR analytics, data science, project management, business analysis, and AI automation. Someone reached out to us, I think yesterday. Yeah, so one of our students called me yesterday, and the person said, please, I know you guys are amazing. I've been your student. I joined from UK. I know I registered for this program in UK and I didn't get value. So I know what you guys are doing. Please, can you try to introduce this particular program? He mentioned a certain program that we should have introduced it. But even if he's paying more, but he will know that definitely we still get value from what we are doing. I said, no, we don't need to over rush things. However, these are the ones that we have at the moment, okay? So let's dive in now to the training fee. All right, so now please pay very good attention. The training fee are quite affordable. Like, I don't know if there's anything more than affordable. I don't want to use the word cheap because we're not cheap, right? So let's use the word affordable now at the moment, right? So our data analytics and cyber security and AI engineering program, they are 150,000 naira. Please pay very good attention. For those of you that have been watching this video in next few months, please note that the training fee will never be the same. So any day that you're watching this video, listen to the video, know the dates that you're watching the video and the dates that the video was uploaded to know that the training fee will never be the same. Okay, so this discount is stopping very soon. I mean, very soon we go back to our training fee. This is not our training fee at all. I mean, at all. Since we started Amdoranalytics, we have never done any of our program 200,000 naira. Talk more of all this. So our program has been down 500, 700, 800,000 naira. Okay. So, however, we are doing this for you so that you'll be able to start your journey. Now, you don't have any excuses now for not starting your journey. If you call us, for people that I know, some people here that registered for our program month of March, and they sent us message January this year. Oh, I want to register for a program, and we told them that, oh, data analysis program is 600, 800,000 naira, and they'll be like, okay, I will get back to you. And they never go back to us. And when they heard that it's 10,000, 100,000 naira, they came to register for it. So, however, that is great. That's amazing. So just note that this training fee will never be the same next few months, so that you'll not be like, oh, I registered, I saw a video that is saying 100,000. All right, so now let's talk about other programs, right? So our HR analytics program, data analytics, data engineering, data science, project management, business analysis, AI automation program is 100,000 naira. These are the rate of $73, if not less than $73 for people that are abroad. Okay, so please note, like I said again, this is not our training fee. We're just trying to make sure that we have a lot of people in the tech ecosystem that will register for our programs, right? So now, why should I register with Amdoranalytics? There is no study. I think we have mentioned and we've seen this thing over and over why you should register for Amdoranalytics program. We are everywhere. And I know in this class now, for this particular class, I have over 10 of my students in this class, I believe they are the people that will tell you why you should register for Amdoranalytics. Let me see if there is anybody here. So maybe I will call names. So I have a lot of my students in this class. So let me see. Okay. I don't know if you're in a noisy place. Osaige. I have Osaige. I have Muiwa. I have Wemi. I have Linda. I have Sharif. So I have Josephine as well. So if you are not in a noisy environment, if you want to speak, please can you unmute? If you want to speak, can you unmute? If you're not in a noisy environment, you want to speak, just a brief feedback. If you can, I will appreciate. So it's still loading. Oh no, it's not loading. No, it's not loading. No, it's not loading. No, it's not loading. Oh my God. All right. So I'm saying you're out of free message until 5:50, 4:50. We can't wait here till 4:50. That's in the next 40 minutes. We can't wait. We can see it's done now. Let me see if it's going to open. Okay. I think it's going to work. Let's see. Let's see. So do we have any of my students that want to speak? Okay.
Hello, good day. I hear my name.
Okay, Sharif. Yeah, Sharif, go ahead. So this is what that we have. So I'm going to download it now while we are waiting for Sharif to speak. Sharif, please, can you give me a minute?
Okay.
See. Okay, so let me download it. Okay. Because of it's out of this, I cannot be able to. Okay, let me say I've seen it. So I'm downloading what we have done. Let me open it. Of course, just note that it's not going to give you exactly what the other one gave me. So this is what we have here. This is what we have. So we have our key performance indicators, which is the same thing with the other one. Let me just go up. Okay. So with this, so we have this. So this is what we have here. Okay. So we have our profit and revenue trend. You can see it here. I didn't add the other ones. So we have the e-commerce funnel. So starting from the total orders, didn't give me total customers, that's fine. So we have the shift, total shift. They ordered so many goods and they shipped how many. And out of it, we have gross profit. After the discount, this is what we have as a profit, right? So, subcategory by performance. So this is what we have. And have your monthly trend revenue. So this is the key. Now, let me share something with you, right? You can actually be specific. You can be specific on the kind of chart you need to use. But trust me, most times you can make mistake. I've tried it and find out that it will not really look nice. Okay. So most of this funnel is giving me this is called the funnel analysis. You can see it here. So I don't really love this. But however, it still chart, okay? Of course, if you go to your Power BI and go to your visualization tools, you're going to see it. This is it here. This is funnel. This is funnel. Look at it here. So it's part of visualization tools, right? So this is customer segment analysis. This is what we have, and you can see the values. We have all customers. We have the total customers. We have the corporate customers and consumer customers. So you can scroll down, and this is my Okay, this one is giving me top 10 states by revenue. So the other one I have the other time. So now, if you pay attention here, right? So you can see the one that with red colors, they are what showing it, they are negative. So if you pay attention, you can see it, they are what minus, minus, minus. Now, this one is giving me top 10. We didn't specify, we didn't sit down to start crafting these things, right? But then again, if you want to sit down and write the things that you want to see, you can still achieve that. Okay. So we have this. I have here. Okay, the one I have here gave me 8. Yeah, it gave me 8 subcategory, Coming. Okay, yeah. So this gave me 8 top states. All right. So this one here, because I'm out of the free whatever, but this one here, I love this one here that I have here. Very, very, very insightful. Very, 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 very insightful. Yeah, it's very, very, very insightful. So which you can see, right? So why we're trying to compare the two, of course, there's no comparison there because this is going to give you its own, because we didn't go down and start specifying that, okay, give me this or give me this, right? So however, before we proceed, I want to listen to Sharif. Sharif, please go ahead and speak.
Okay, good day, everyone.
Yeah, go there,
Um,
Sharif.
what I just want to say, these people are very trying for us because some of us we don't have this kind of opportunity. Ever in my life, this is my first opportunity to have 90% scholarship. Discount. And it's not only a discount matter; it's about the improvement of learning. And these people really not. I'm not bragging. I'm currently on my own project because if I'm bragging, is the benefit is mine. We get hands-off projects where this project will take you through to your career. This project actually, if you work on this project by yourself and with the help of AI, if I have this kind of knowledge Madan is using now, I should have said I will complete my own project by now. But I've been on my own project for the past 3 weeks now. I've not yet able to achieve. Um, I think I've achieved 50% because I gained a lot of knowledge from Excel, both to Power BI and SQL. So really, really, with my own opinion, there's a lot of tech companies out there. They are calling us, hey, come and attend here, come and attend here. But mind you, not just only go to extra people to attend and gain knowledge, but come to the professional people then where you can able to get more experience and someone when you want to when you talk when you call somebody will be able to respond to you immediately. These are the kind of people when you talk on anywhere in your journey, as you call they will respond to you. So I appreciate this institution very well, and I wish my colleague will join me to further our career better in the tech field. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much, Sheriff. Thank you for that. Sheriff is our student. He joined Amdoranalytics data analytics program in the month of March. Currently working on his custom project. This is their 3rd month. All right. So now, data analytics program here at Amdoranalytics is going to run for 3 months. That's 12 weeks. Okay. So inside that 12 weeks, 8 weeks is for live sections. 8 weeks is for live section, and after the 8 weeks, Saturday and Sunday, then other live sections will be maybe once in a week because that is when you start working on your custom project. But however, the main live sections are for 8 weeks, then 1 month for your custom project, which is 4 weeks. Okay, so these are the things that you're going to be enjoying here at AMDA Analytics as a student of AMDA Analytics. So our data analytics program is 100,000 naira at the moment. Okay, Zinge, please go ahead and speak.
Hello, good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you're joining from. My name is Nkema Zinge, and it's been a wonderful and amazing time with Amdoranalytics. I want to say that you're going to be wowed. You're going to get value for your money. There's one thing I've taken out of my coach in the person of Chinyere. She's so passionate about what she does. She goes an extra mile to make sure that you understand. It's been an amazing journey. I'm coming from the banking background, and it's been amazing. I can tell you that you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Please take up this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. Don't miss it. Thank you, coach. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much, Zinge. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So, guys, like I always tell people, here we don't know how to lie. All right. So if we know how to, sometimes even my colleagues will be like, okay, let's do it this way, let's do this. No, we don't lie here. We don't know how to do that, and we don't want to do that. Okay. So if we know how to, form all those things, we would have packaged it very well to be said that we even sell it for you and you buy it 1 million naira. Right. So, however, we're not there. We don't want to be there actually. All right. So please note that whatever we are telling you about analytics, you are getting it on more than it's not that, because I used to tell people that even after your training, that's where your training starts with analytics. Almost every week I do meet with my students, especially the March cohorts, right? To ensure that guiding them with their projects. We don't give you your project and we leave you there. Now I want to show you something amazing. We said that there's going to be community supportive community, that is you learning from people, okay? People of the great mind here at Amdoranalytics. When you join, there's group that you are going to see yourself. Now, the essence of the grouping is to ensure that there's accountability. When you are learning with people. You can't use it to compare that someone who just go to the YouTube and start watching one YouTube video. No, it's not the same thing here. So what we do here is pure life training. So my colleagues are going to be dropping a form in the chat now. So if you know that you're interested to start your career, we don't joke here. You must be interested, right? And of course, willing to participate, willing to learn. Forget other things. As soon as you're interested, you want to learn. You are the one that will be running away from us if we're going to, that you're going to be running away from us, because we have had a lot of students asking us this question: are you sure that you're going to deliver value? Are you sure that this is worth it? One thing I need you to understand here: this is not our training fee. So a lot of people do ask, especially people that started last month. Oh, I don't even know. When I saw this price, I was doubting, but now I can see that it's real. So if you know that you're interested to start your career, don't look at the training fee. Like I said, it's not our training fee, of course. Because I won't be like, how much this money? Am I sure that there is real or is it fake? So my colleagues are going to be dropping the interest form. All you need to do is to click on the form, fill in the form, and we are going to reach out to you, send you a DM. And especially for those of you that want to start your career this next month, coming cohort, drop a link, fill the form. We have all our career that we have here, 9 courses. If you don't want to register for data analytics, you can go for business analysis. If you don't like numbers, you can go for even AI automation. If you don't like anything that has to do with numbers and coding, then AI automation program is for you. Okay, so please make sure that you fill the form. Adetola, can you hear me? Adetola, if you can hear me and you're on this call, make sure that you drop the form so that people that are interested can fill the form. Right. So now let's take questions. If you have any questions for Amdoranalytics, please drop your questions. We want to take your questions. So we are here to take questions. You want to start your career, you are confused, you don't know if it's real, or you are just confused, or any questions even surrounding what we just did today, using AI to analyze data. If you have any question there, please do ask your questions and let's assist you. Let's see how we can assist you. Okay, so I'm going to be taking your question here. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. All our classes are being recorded. Thank you very much, Bemi. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Cindy, I can hear you. I can see your message. Please go ahead if you have any question for us. If you have any question for us, please ask your question. Cindy. So drop your questions. Others, if you have any questions, please ask your questions. How can we get the recording, please? So we are going to drop it on the group. You are going to receive it before the end of today. Okay, so you are going to receive it before the end of today. This your question is funny. So if this 100,000 is for all the courses, like all of them for 100,000 naira. Okay. So no, we don't have physical training. So what we have is virtual training, just like what you're doing now. Is virtual training that we have, no physical training. Please go ahead and ask your questions. So if we want to teach you all these courses, all of them, 100,000, you accept. We don't offer physical training. What we do here is virtual. Everything we do here at Amdoranalytics, we operate virtually, 100% virtually. Apologies. Yeah, Sheriff, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just want to ask, and some of us we have already started data analysis. If we want to take AI automation course, what is the advantage and the disadvantage for us? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Did you hear my question?
Yes, your question is about AI automation. If you want to do
Yeah,
AI automation, how can it help
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay, so I want you to understand that AI automation is a career on itself, right? So AI automation will assist you to do other things, right? Like maybe at the end of the day, you want to become an AI automation engineer. However, I want you to understand that AI automation and data analytics, they are not the same. They are two different career paths. So what AI automation engineers does is to ensure that they maybe there is any repetitive task that you usually do. So instead of having it every day, every minute, so you go and automate it and it will, just like what the lady did yesterday. So from a particular chatbot, we'll be able to automate it. Like AI automation is just like any automating a task is far different from data analytics. Do you understand, Cherif?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. So so this person is asking, the main reason to going into tech is to get job, make money after then. Do you guide help students on how to apply or get remote job, LinkedIn? And we help you on all this that you mentioned. However, just know that even if we help you and you did not do anything, just note that you have to as well assist yourself. If I give you everything in me, yeah, if I like, I carry this my brain, I put it on your own. If you did not make use of it, it is useful. The pardon is useless. So you have to learn that is a two-way something. For that our part, we are going to do it. So that's your part too. You are going to do it. Okay. So we have done LinkedIn. We do LinkedIn optimization, CV review. If after doing those things and you know go ahead to optimize your CV or your LinkedIn, you see that there's a problem, you understand? So we are going to assist you on that. So Muma, Logger, please go ahead. Yeah, Muma, Roger, Adetola, Alfred, Binkwe. If you can hear me, get a form, the interest form. So I want you to speak, Loja, so that we can go ahead. I want to end this section. So unmute me. Okay, I can unmute you. So you need to unmute yourself. I didn't mute anybody. You need to unmute yourself. Okay. Or you type in, if you can type your question, type your question. You're the one that's supposed to unmute yourself. If it's not working, maybe you need to log out and log in, or you type your question there. I'm going to pick up the question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you, madam. Question, I was late. My question is from the course modules. I see that we have data analytics, and then you went further on the outline to say data specialist tier. So my question will be that on this specialist tier, I still have I still have some components of data analytics like Excel for data analytics specialists, Power BI for data analytics and things like that. So does it mean the first part of data analytics, that is 100,000 naira, is a basic concept, or it is a full course? Because I know within data analytics, you have to use Power BI, you have to use Excel, you have to use some query, you have to use SQL. But if we still have these other courses that are for data analytics, which are still components of data analytics, how does that go?
So both the specialist and the professional, you are using the same tool, right? So in the professional, you are going to use data analytics, Excel. You're going to use Power BI. You're going to use SQL. So the only difference there, right? The only difference between the both is that the other one is take longer time and quite advanced. So the professional is not basic, it's the basic and the intermediate, not just basic, right? So you are learning a lot there. So not just basic, no.
Okay,
So
so okay, thank you. So I understand that from what you're saying, it's like that is a prerequisite to getting the advance. So does that mean you're advising that after the specialist, like the first stage, I don't want to call it basic because you said that's not. So after the professional tier courses, do I have to go ahead and enroll in the specialist tier to have the full potential of a data analyst? Like
no, you
to
don't.
enroll into all these other ones, like the data analytics, like Excel for data analytics, Power BI for data analytics, and all the other, these other more sophisticated
Well, you don't need to enroll, but if you want to enroll, you feel like okay, I want to, you will, because what we actually giving you in the professional course is enough to take you land any job. However, if you want to enroll, that maybe you want more. Hope you can hear me. You want more, then you go ahead. The tools, all the tools that you mentioned, data, Power BI for data analytics, Excel for data analytics, SQL, you are going to learn all of them in the professional course. The same thing you learn all of them in the expert course. However, that specialist you have Python there. Okay, so that's the only difference. There is Python there. Aside from that, other tools that other people that are across other groups, are there as well. Pardon, across
Oh,
all.
okay. So this Power BI for data analysis, which is 200,000 naira, and Excel for data analysis, which is 150. These ones are will be taught in the professional tier, and then anybody who wants to go further can now enroll and learn some Python and other sophisticated query.
Let me ask.
Can you
Sir,
hear me now?
I think
Yes.
you're missing out. You're missing out something. You're missing out something. I have a class in the next 5 minutes,
Okay.
in the next few minutes, and I want to move to my class. So,
All right.
however, let me show you. I think you are missing out something. Pardon? You are missing out something. Okay. So I want to end this class because I have another class.
All
So
right.
this, you can see here, you have we have data analytics. Okay. So let me pay attention to the data analytics. This data analytics, when you click on this view brochure, even if you did not click there, right? If you click on buy course, it will bring you to the course. So you can see the curriculum. So when you see the curriculum, you see that there is a Excel. You can see it, right? Excel to SQL. Okay, Excel to SQL is here. Now, this is for the professional. Now, if you go to the specialist, let me go to the courses. It's not, look at the specialist too. Where is it? So, by course, why is it not clicking? So, I think it's not clicking at the moment. Why is not clicking something like that now? Still want to check out something. Okay. Thank you. Just give me a minute. So, well, if that is not clicking, just give me a minute. I want to be sure that's amazing.
Yeah,
So,
my only problem was just to know the difference. Just to know the
which
difference
I have
between,
done, I've explained the difference. I've explained the
yeah,
difference. So I think you are talking about this part, Power
yeah,
BI
the
analytics. Yeah,
exactly.
this is for those that just want to learn only Power BI. They don't want to learn Excel. They don't want to learn SQL. They just want to learn only Power BI. You can see it here. This Power BI for analytics. So those that want to learn only Excel, you can see it here. However, these courses are not available at the moment. So this is what we have at the moment.
All right,
So
thank you.
that's all from my end now. So I have a class in the next few minutes. All right. So you need to fill the interest form so that we can reach out to you. Fill the interest form. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate you. Thank you, Data Analytics.